my father or my grandfather never worried about whether they had a six-pack of abdominals or what percentage body fat they had. So why is it now, in the 21st century, that there's this huge preoccupation with body image that just didn't exist before?
Dr. Harrison Pope is a psychiatrist who studies why American men are becoming more obsessed with their bodies.
So here we have G.I. Joe from the 1960s. This is when he first came out at the time of the Vietnam War. He's a perfectly normal-looking dude. Here is G.I. Joe from about 10 years later, from the mid-1970s.
He's got abs now.
He's clearly been putting in some time in the gym. And then here is G.I. Joe from the 1990s. Bicep is up to 16 inches or so. Full six-pack of abs. Even got serratus muscles visible on the side. This evolution in the action figures is a testimony to this increased preoccupation with body image that we've been seeing in the United States. And it's funny that in our culture that we still tend to romanticize steroids to a certain way. That you'll see an ad for some SUV, that says, "This is our sedan on steroids." Mm-hmm. But you wouldn't see an ad for an SUV saying, "This is our sedan on cocaine."
Well, it's sort of like a golf cart on steroids.
It looked like an easy bake oven on steroids.
It's sort of economy on steroids. Think of it as Apollo on steroids.
This year, the jet stream has really been on steroids.
Kosovo would be Bosnia on steroids.
Adding more U.S. trainers and advisors, essentially putting the current strategy on steroids.
We are besieged every day with images of muscular male bodies on TV, in the movies, in cartoons, on magazines at the checkout counter in the department store, all of which seem to give this message that a real man is big and muscular.
There you go, just like that. Good. Give me some good abs, Christian. That's it.
I saw Conan the Barbarian when I was 11. And that moment, I said, that's exactly what I want to do. And I started to study Arnold and his achievements. I started training with weights when I was 14. I started taking steroids when I was 16.
So you're advertising a supplement. So a guy like me goes and looks in the magazine, and I see Christian Boving, and I'm like, wow, man, I want to look like that guy. So I go and take Hydroxycut or some supplement because I think that I'm going to look like you. But what I don't know is that you were taking steroids. Do you have any problem with that?
That's a double-edged sword. How to answer this? Somebody looks at an ad with me in it and says, well, Christian Bowling takes Hydroxycut, which I did, and I do. That doesn't necessarily mean that I don't take something else. Mm-hmm. And if they choose to believe that that's the only thing I'm taking to look like that, then so be it. They should be smarter than that. Is it misleading? Possibly a little bit, yeah. But is it a lie? Absolutely not.
I'd say probably 80 to 90%. I'm not kidding you. Of all the stuff I see in magazines is complete hogwash. It's ridiculous to me. I don't understand why there's this need in advertising to really manipulate things. The bone-thin fashion models, they get all kinds of eating disorders, and with men it's the opposite. They get the Adonis complex, and then there's all kinds of trouble ahead because you have all these kids who are like you and me when we were young, looking at all these people, and they're perfect. And how does that make somebody feel who's not as perfect as the people they're seeing? Not very good.
So this stuff I've tried, loaded with sugar. I've tried this. I've tried this. Of course, I've tried this. Everybody, I think, has tried muscle milk. I've tried this. Tried this. I've tried all these drinks. If Speed Stack weren't enough, you have Extreme Speed Stack.
The supplement industry is very unregulated. You don't have to have FDA approval to come out with a dietary supplement. That gives people room to come out with some, lower quality products.
This product says new legal formula on it. I don't know what the old formula really had in it. Belizean man vine extract.
I don't want any part of that.
Best if used by date and lot number on bottom of can.
Yep.
I always thought the health industry was about, health. Why does it feel like we're back in the Wild West?
It'll clean your teeth and curl your hair. The best in the West. I wouldn't be dead without a bottle.
Well, we can all thank the senator from Utah, Orrin Hatch.
Look how good he looks. I want to get his brand is what I want to do.
See, the health industry is big business in Utah. They make almost a quarter of all the dietary supplements in America. And supplements are a $24 billion industry. So you do the math. Making supplements used to be like making prescription drugs. You had to prove your product was safe and effective before you could sell it. Well, the supplement cowboys in Utah thought that was a real hassle. So they asked their favorite senator, to change the rules around. And now you don't have to prove your product is safe at all. And the FDA has to prove that it's not safe if they want to take it off the market.
What is this red goop?
This is the Canadian version of Redline. We had to take out some of the ingredients that aren't legal in Canada.
Thanks to this deregulation, the supplement industry exploded, and all sorts of new and interesting people got in on the action.
Yeah, we were always a good team, whether we were selling drugs or whether we were selling a supplement like we are now. Jekyll and Hyde supplements, formulated to awaken your other side. Take this and all of a sudden you become a monster.
Oh, if Valentino can make a supplement, I bet anyone can do it.
Hold on. How many guys you need?
I need 2 guys. We're making dietary supplements, and I just need a hand with a couple of things. It'd be really easy. All I need you guys to do is take the white, put it inside, boom.
First, you buy a bunch of really popular ingredients. But the trick is, I'm just going to use a tiny amount of each one. It's what we like to call in the supplement biz, pixie dusting. See, I can hide my secret formula behind the term proprietary blend, and not reveal that it's pretty much just a pill full of rice flour.
This is a good way to make a lot of money. Don't season the supplements here.
But with all those expensive ingredients on the label, I can make this bottle for about $1.40 and sell it for $60. Thanks, Oren.
We're in the supplement business now.
The scary part is that everything I just did is by the book. Well, except for the illegal immigrant day laborers. But hey, nobody's regulating them either. Now I just need a misleading advertisement.
They airbrush these guys a lot when you put them in magazines?
Definitely. There's all kinds of techniques and tools you can use to completely manipulate the body.
Really?
In fact, some of the before and after pictures, they could be done in the same day.
You haven't shot them in the same day, though, have you?
I have, actually.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
What do they do?
Is this the self-editing part? I should keep my mouth shut?
I could take anybody and take a picture of them, make them look their worst, think horrible thoughts, depression, and then through all kinds of ways make them look their best.
Just don't cut my neck off.
Alright, stay here. Good. 1, 2, 3. Good. We can take it a step further if we want in the befores and the afters. Basically, you can take somebody and make them a little fatter or shorter.
Are people falling for this?
They fall for it all the time. It's beyond what I can understand because it looks so silly to me. But of course, I'm somebody who's had sort of an inside backstage pass of what's really occurred, and I've been part of some of these scams that have played out.
So if unregulated